That's
Bill,
probably
you need to get your shit together. Just put it in a basket. Just get it together. Hey, you guys remember this reference? You guys remember this
Rick and Morty. Pickle Rick.
Pickle Rick. Oh my god, dude! What a weird fan base. What a weird time.
I mean,
the times that we're in, they're weird.
Have we started?
it must. I mean, it like because Rick and Morty viewers, it must be hard, like being better than the rest of society.
Oh, I had someone else's hair in my mouth. Yeah, that's fine.
That's some ancient hair.
Talk about the fucking Sunday.
I
Simp. Fuck yeah, dude.
I went to the
This is
basement.
Simp podcast.
What? Okay, this is a small boys
Biscuit.
podcast.
Woo.
This is small. This is small boys podcast. We're here with tyclay and
Oh shit, we
we're
started.
Yeah, we started.
Oh, we started.
Oh,
Hey
yeah, we've
everybody,
been.
welcome to my podcast. I'm the guest here, and it's also mine. I'm here every week, and I know that you guys like to see me again. I'm holding a head of Morty Smith from the show Rick and Morty. I don't know if you've ever seen it or heard of it. It's a little niche thing. You have to have a high IQ to enjoy it.
I thought we were just gonna get Morty. I thought you were gonna play a character.
Oh no! I'm pretty. I'm gonna show my face.
Now
Oh,
that we
boy.
mentioned it, what's your favorite Pokemon game?
Yo, let's fucking go. I can talk about Pokemon. So like,
Yeah, you got it. I haven't
okay,
played
so straight up, honest favorite. It's hard to pick. I have a couple that I'd want to mention. The newest one, Pokemon Legends, very fun. Love Pokemon Legends. Another one of my favorites would be Black and White. I love the story in Black and White. I love the graphics, the sprites, the anime kind of like style of it. And I also love Black 2 and White 2. I like the additional Pokemon they added to that game. I love the all the exploration you can do in that game. It's like the same region as Black and White, but it's a different story. You play as a different character. There's a whole bunch of different areas to go to. I love those Pokemon games. Pokemon Platinum is fantastic. Heart Gold, love it. Pokemon should be able to follow you around in every game. I don't know. They should have done that for more Pokemon games. Definitely.
It's in
Right.
Soul Silver, Pokemon Let's Go, and Pokemon Arceus.
It is. Is it? Can you have Pokemon follow you in Legends Arceus?
I mean, can't you have them like out?
You can like throw them out, but they don't follow you.
Oh.
There's Pokemon that you can ride on. Have you played Legends?
No.
Yo, dude, do you have a Switch?
No.
Okay, well, dude, before I got Legends, I was hearing like a bunch of Pokemon fans say like this is probably the best Pokemon game in years, and I thought they were overhyping it. Nah, it might actually be one of the best Pokemon games ever. It's so fun. Am I not? Did all of that just not go through?
No, it went through.
Am I gonna have to? All right, fine. I guess we're gonna have to talk about Pokemon some more. All right, so
No, it's
So, are you one of the people that have been playing Pokemon like their whole life? Or did you get into it late? Because I know some full lifers that.
I didn't play it when I was like a little kid. I started, I want to say like 4th or 5th grade, something like that. So like I was a little kid, but like I didn't start with like Gen 1, like Red and Blue.
Mhm.
That wasn't mine. I have a couple friends who did start at like Red and Blue and like still play. In fact, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna shout him out. I got one of my friends. Check out SB Juju on YouTube. He makes Pokemon content. Check it out. He made a video about
that name.
what SB Juju.
Yeah.
I've seen like some people like have like a similar name, but yeah, that's his name on YouTube. Check him out. He's one of my all-time good friends. I met him when we were children. I was one of the groomsmen in his wedding, and he's making Pokemon content, and he actually made a Pokemon video that the Pokemon account on Twitter retweeted. So check him out. He makes some good stuff.
Damn.
isn't that weird?
What? Loving Pokemon that much?
Groomsmen.
Oh.
Groomsmen? What? You've never had like friends that you'd want to share in your most special day?
I've never.
Yeah, I get to do that Saturday.
Yeah?
It's gonna be awesome.
Heck yeah, dude. What's the address? Are we invited?
No.
Damn it.
Unfortunately.
Man.
Well, why even fucking bring it up, dude? At least mine was
I'm
in the
pumped.
past. And fucking.
I mean, I had to buy a $300 suit. I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
You had to buy one, not just rent it?
The renting was like $270 and buying it was like $320. So
yeah,
he's like,
no, of course.
at that point, he's like, yeah, just buy it. I was like,
Well, it was like tailored though, right?
yeah.
Yes. That's yeah.
I've
My,
never worn one, and I'm pumped to wear one.
My what is it? I have a suit for prom for the one dance I went to in high school. No, I didn't even go to prom. I went to Sweetheart, and I went to homecoming with a girl that hated me.
Yeah.
Really?
She was like, she was a friend of my friend's girlfriend, and then we would hang out, all four of us together, and she'd be like, "I hope nobody thinks I'm dating you," stuff like that.
Oh no!
I went with a girl who had a boyfriend. So after it was all over, he pulled up and she just left. I was like, all right, time to get drunk.
Damn, that is fucking rough.
It was weird.
My first prom I ever went to, I went with a girl who liked me, but I didn't want to date her. Like, I thought she was cool and cute. It's just like she had also like dated one of my like best friends at the time.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like I valued my friendship more than
that's
like
you gotta stick to the code.
Than like sex or like kissing with her, you know. So I was like no, but it's like I seriously thought we were just going like to the prom like as friends because I didn't have a date and like she didn't have one. I was like, and she was like, you want to go? And I was like, yeah, okay. Yeah, no, and then she got like really upset with me because like I wasn't like flirting with her, like kissing her or anything at the dance. Because like at the dance, like I was just having a good time dancing. That's all I wanted to do. I wore, my mom put me in a zoot suit. I looked real cute. I looked real cute,
dude. I had that happen with me when my girlfriend invited me to this like Christian thing.
Hot,
right? And then like I was like, I wouldn't be like physically affectionate with her because it was like a church. I don't know, it made me feel weird.
Trying to give her a hand
at
church.
No, but they were like, you know, she was trying to like, I don't know, but just be close, and I was like, it's weird.
Yeah, I could see
like,
that.
I don't believe in religion myself, but I feel like the one time Jesus would watch you is when you're learning about when he was born.
Yeah, he's a pervert.
Which kind of church was it? Was it like one of the new hip ones where it's just singing and
it's
dancing?
Like a free love church, you know, like a cult.
Dude, it's weird. It really is like that. It's so weird.
Instead of doing Halloween, like one of these churches around this area, they would do this thing they called a hell house. And it was like, oh my God, like sin is so bad. Like this is sin. Halloween sucks. Don't do Halloween. And then that was
awful.
That was the same kind of vibe. They would set up rooms in the church, and they were like sketches of like people dying. Or
And this in Kansas City?
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen like similar things like hell houses. Like I actually watched like a documentary about this certain one. I can't remember where it was at, but like some of the things that they would like put in there would be like homosexuality. It's like
really sneak that.
You're gonna go to hell. It's like you just walk in a room and see two guys kiss, and you're like, oh,
yeah, that's weird, dude.
They both have beards.
Just imagine some dude popping out, and just be like, "Don't be gay," and you're like, "Whoa."
The most closeted theater kid ever would be doing that scene.
It's like, yeah, no, I really think that it's like, do you actually need to do the kiss? Yeah, we actually do. We really need it's important. It's like, dude, it's method acting. It's like, we got to show them. Yeah. No, it's like, I always brush my teeth immediately after.
Dude,
it's like, we got to do it all night. Lip locked. And it's like, yeah, but do you have to put your tongue in my mouth? And it's like, hey, man, like I'm getting in their character.
No, when I was younger, man, my allergies are fucked up right now. But when I was younger, I remember like watching a video about like fucking, was it Sodom and Gomorrah, when God just wiped it off the map. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yo, can we like talk about that story though?
Thanos him.
I'm sorry. Like, finish what you want to say. I do want to like talk about Sodom and Gomorrah. That is a messed up story.
But what happened was like, so like Lot and Lot's wife and everybody is like, there's like an angel, and there's like, oh, I want to kill you, or like I want to like rape your daughters, and the third one is like, I want to have sex with you. And then I thought, okay, whatever, I'm bad storytelling.
No, you're totally fine. It's just like, no, it's like because I remember there was like a time where I was like really curious, because I grew up in like a Christian conservative community, and like I never it never really like, I never understood like why people were so weird about like gay and queer people. I didn't get it because like in my head I was just like, oh, it's like, you know, because like the way my like kid brain was like, I was like, oh well, I mean it's just boys kissing boys, and it's like, well, I like to kiss girls and girls like to kiss boys, and it's like, well, what's that? I was like, this doesn't seem weird. So I looked up the story of Sodom and Gomorrah to read it because I never paid attention in church. Thank God, or I guess thank no one.
You learn about sodomizing.
So I was curious because like I saw Sodom and Gomorrah like get brought up as like a big reason why Christians don't like gay people. So I wanted to read the story to kind of understand it. That shit don't make no sense. It doesn't make sense. So it's like so this way it starts is Lot is like talking to God. Like Lot finds out that God, I don't remember how he finds out. I think angels came down, but it's like Lot finds out that God is planning on destroying these two cities, Sodom and Gomorrah, because he's just like, oh, he's like they're all sinners. Like none of them's good.
Yeah, he's like they're being all gay and stuff.
And part of the story is like Lot is like, well, no, God, like there's got to be at least somebody. And like God is like, he starts out, he's like, all right, bring me like 20 good people. And he's like, and Lot's like, well, actually, can we like maybe make like a lower amount of people? And he's like, all right, okay, make it like 10. And then he's like, can we like go like a little? And God's like, okay, bring me one good person from one of these cities, and I will spare everyone there. And Lot's like, all right. So he goes there, and he's escorted there by angels. And these two angels, they go in disguise. And I like to imagine like their disguise, like they have like their wings completely out, but they're just like wearing like mustaches and sunglasses, just in the old millies, and it's like, yeah, we're inconspicuous. So he goes there with like these angels and his family. He has 2 daughters and 1 wife, and he goes there with these angels. They stay at this inn, and then like night falls, and then like all of a sudden like all the men in Sodom come out. They surround the inn or wherever they're staying, and they are like, hey, old man, like talking a lot. They're like, hey, those 2 men you brought with you, the angels, they're just like, they are gorgeous. Bring them out here so that we can know them, which in biblical terms means we want to fuck them.
Yeah.
Bring them out. So like this whole like all the men in the town are come out, and they're just like, hey, like we want to fuck these angels. And Lot, father of the year Lot, is like, please no, these men are under my care. I have these 2 virgin daughters though that I can give you, you angry rape mob. I can give you my 2 daughters, because they're like 14, like canonically, like in the story, they're like 14. Yeah. He's like, they are 2 virgin girls. He's like, you can have them. Just please, not these angels that I just met yesterday.
Not these sweet angel butts. You can't have these sweet angel butts.
Which, like, dude, like, imagine like being Lot's like kids. They're just like, Dad. Yeah. What? They're angels. They have God on their side. Yeah. Like, but like, so. In some versions of the story, it's like they get a hold of his girls and like just like rape them, but like in other stories, but like in like the one that I read, is just like the main problem was like, we don't want the gay sex. It's like, but it's like they're totally fine with like raping like little girls, and it's like, I don't know, and then like God, and then Lot's like, oh, okay, yeah, no, God, I guess you were right, you all-knowing being, I guess you were right. No, these people suck.
Did you see what happened? You know what happened with Lot's daughters after?
Yeah, they raped Lot. They sure did. No, this is true. They got him drunk and then raped him. And got pregnant from him.
Everything evens out in the end. Even Stevens.
And his wife turned into a pillar of salt. Just,
Even Stevens.
This, all of it makes sense. And it's like, I read that story. I was like, how can you hate gay people? This isn't even about being gay. It's like, no, it's like this was a town of rapists. It's like, yeah, burn it. But it's not because they were gay. It's so weird, dude. Jesus Christ. That story does not make sense.
What do you think? Just like,
does not make sense.
Yeah, I mean, obviously,
And it's
Lot's daughters were just a victim of the patriarchal rape culture, and that's why they had sex with their father while he was very
You
drunk.
gotta be honest. What were they wearing?
Oh, and it's like Lot's supposed to be the hero of the story. Would a hero just give up his kids to an angry rape mom?
Lot.
Now, if Lot had been like, okay, take my butthole, then he'd be a hero.
Yeah.
But it's like, you can't just
Hear thine ass.
You can't just do that.
What if he was like, take my daughters,
Please,
I'll cut their hair, and you can have their assholes. Okay, maybe.
Bill, that doesn't make it better. That doesn't make it better,
God.
Bill. This is an important message brought to you by the Small Boys Podcast. Don't rape people. Rape is wrong.
But also, we don't endorse any of the views said by.
Anybody. You don't endorse the view that rape is bad.
No.
Bill, what the hell?
We don't endorse or reject any views said on the Small Boys Podcast as a company.
Yeah, dude, like freedom of speech, bro.
But also, I don't say anything offensive. I don't know if you guys know. We were talking about Pokemon earlier. This is a gift. You can have these 2 things.
Oh, you're giving me these? Oh, my goodness. Thank you.
Yeah, the jump from Pokemon to that.
Sorry.
Oh, everybody, check it out. He gave me a little, I don't know if the camera can see this. It's a little Palkia card. This is the god of space. He's pink and white. And he gave me a little coin. That features Komodo. I couldn't fucking remember the guy's name. He's a dragon fighting type. We could just talk about fucking Pokemon for the rest of the podcast. I got a lot to say about Pokemon.
I don't know anything about Pokemon. So.
Oh shit! Well, I guess we got to teach you.
Oh no!
Well, I have questions.
Okay. Oh yeah. No, I was gonna say. I saw you had notes pulled up. And I was like, "Is that Sodom and Gomorrah stuff? Was that on your nose?" It's like, "No, I want to talk to Ty about gay shit."
So where did you grow up originally?
I grew up in a place called Lewistown, Missouri. For anyone listening who wants like an idea of where that is, look up the towns Kirksville, Missouri, and Quincy, Illinois. There is a highway that stretches between the two, and along the highway there's a bunch of little, small, like rural communities, just in separate places along that highway. And mine is just happens to be a little town that is just like kind of like right in the middle of those two.
Yeah.
You kind of look like you're like in a Sith robe right now. You're like an evil Jedi.
Oh yeah, dude. I fucking came here.
And like, I have a very zoomed out picture of the recording, but it's like your head is like your hair is like a hood.
Ooh.
I don't know. I don't know.
Check it out, dude.
Well, okay. I was really curious because you said your first open mic was in Quincy, Illinois.
That is true. It was technically it was a mixed open mic, but I was the only comedian. So
with like music and stuff.
It was all music. Yeah. So it's like I did that one like a couple times, and it was always bad. The audience fucking sucked. Because one, I'm gonna say this right now and be on record. You can quote me on this. Quincy, Illinois fucking sucks.
What?
I hate
Why would
Quincy,
you say that?
Illinois. I want people to at me. Fucking hit up my email, probablytyclay@gmail.com. You can follow my Instagram @probablytyclay. Hit my TikTok, tyclaymation. Hit my Twitter @tyclaymation. Fucking let's go, dude. Like, just flame me. I can give you 10 million examples of why the fuck Quincy, Illinois fucking sucks. The people suck.
Was it like
the stuff to do sucks. The
like
city
a small country
sucks.
Town?
No, it's like a medium small size like city. Mm-hmm. Like there's a college there, they have a hospital, they have like a lot of like stores, they got a mall.
Yeah.
It's like a decent size. I don't know, I can't think of like how many people live there. I want to say like 50,000. I don't remember. It's been a second since I've been there, but it's like just like it seems like every time I would go to Quincy, I'm just like, why the fuck did I come to Quincy? Why the fuck did I come to Quincy, dude?
You just have to get 500 of those 50,000 to be your fans. Then boom,
no, seriously.
Boom.
Seriously, yeah, no, it's like, well, no, because like if somebody flames me, I can just screenshot some of the insane stuff they say and content right there.
Dude,
people will be like, wow, no, because you'll have people just like like following me to like defend me against these, like, no, dude, like you're fucking hilarious. And it's like, I know, Quincy sucks.
I want to do more mixed open mics. I want to try that.
They can be fun. So I feel like I got a lot better when I was living in Kirksville, there was like a mixed open mic that was put on by like college students. It was at a place called the Aquadome. If anybody, Truman State University, Kirksville knows about that, you at home or wherever the fuck you're at listening. Kirksville, Missouri. There's this group of people. They would put on like an open mic like every now and then. And they would have music, poetry, stand up, and like there would actually be like a couple of stand up comics, like mostly me and like my friends, because Kirksville was a small town, so it's like all the comedians that lived there. It's like I knew them, like we were all like in the same club and stuff.
No, it's just that.
Did anybody ever do poetry?
Yeah. Oh, there were lots of poets.
Have you hit a poetry set?
Have I ever like hit a poetry set? Like done one myself?
Yeah, done a poetry set.
I've done poetry on stage before, not serious poetry before. But I do think that doing that kind of stuff did actually help me get like better, because it's like a lot of times for like poetry music mics, it's like they don't want comedy. It's like if especially if it's mostly poetry and music, it's like they don't really want comedy. So it's like if you get up and you do good and you make them laugh, then it's like it feels really good, because it's like you guys kind of started out hating me.
Yeah,
but it's like I got you.
That's why it seems fun. Or like the two things that I would think about is like the two sides. So there's not gonna be like comedy fans, or like most of them at least are not going to be like comedy fans. Like you would, I'm seeing comedy at a comedy open mic.
I'm always surprised.
It's
to
like
meet a comedy
comedy's
fan.
all about surprises. If you're not even expecting comedy, that's the level you want to be in. That's what I do with everybody when I talk to them. They don't expect me to be so funny and 21. And
Bill is 18.
And I
Bill Bennett is 18.
I fuck.
He says he fucks.
Oh. Do I don't have my wallet, but
you know what? Let's prove it. Let's turn that fucking black light on. Let's see how much. Let's see how much.
Everywhere.
It's got to be everywhere. Yeah. That's why the walls are white.
You can tell by my semen. It's 21-year-old semen.
Oh my God,
it's
dude.
the perfect amount of crust, viscosity, and moisture.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
Oh,
is this a joke? It's like I like something about like smash poetry and
smash poetry.
Girls letting me hit or something. I've been working on that. There's my hitting women bit or something like.
Yeah, where you hit women.
He just goes out into the crowd.
Like, hey, does anyone in the audience?
Hey, does any bitch want to get fucking slapped in the face?
I don't know. Like I only
only
hit girls if they're asking for it, like for consent. I don't know. Like let me smash. I don't know. There's something there. I don't know. Whatever you start.
That is definitely something that you want someone to like bring up to you. Like you don't really want to like ask to hit somebody, because then it's weird. If somebody asks like, "Hey, can you hit me?" That's like way less weird.
Can you hit me?
Yeah.
That's what I mean. It's a good bit. Okay, so this is I think it's really funny to like. I have a group chat with a couple of other just white guys. Oh no, half white guys at least.
Puerto Rican.
I'm half white.
Puerto Rican, half white. We have, but it's a white energy. We got a white energy going, but it's a good
the superior energy, of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes, Bill.
Shut up. I don't know how to say.
Yeah, Bill. Of course.
But I lead it, so it's a half white energy that we got.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, but that's
don't apologize to me. Apologize to your fans.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry.
All of your Puerto Rican black fans.
So,
do
you ever write jokes like punchline first?
No, I steal all mine. No. Yeah. Well, yeah. Okay. With joke writing, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of different ways that.
I mean, it's half and half. Like sometimes it's just like this is something. Sorry, I just interrupted you. This is my podcast.
Oh yeah, no. I'm sorry.
Hey, that's cool. Anyways, the way I do it.
No, but it's like,
it's like okay.
Sometimes like you just really want to say something and figure out a way to make it make sense.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. No, it's like it's like if there's any like I don't know, comedians who listen to this who like want like writing tips, there's not like one way to like write a joke. There's many different ways to do it. Like Bill was saying, like sometimes like I will have like a punchline like in my head and I don't know how to get to it, or like some kind of like situation that I think is funny that I think would be good as a punchline and I don't know how to get to it yet, so I have to figure out the setup. Sometimes I just have like a funny setup or like a setup that I think is funny, but you just got to figure out the punchline to it. And sometimes it can literally just be like like sometimes it's just like, oh, I have a topic or like a subject, like some, I don't know, if I don't know, like I don't know, say like I wanted to like make like a joke about like masks or something. Like I would just think of the word mask, and then I'd try to like think about, okay, like
what's the deal?
Yeah, no, well, it's like you think like what kind of like angles can you like talk about masks from? It's like, okay, it's like what what kind of mask, you know? It's like we talking like party mask, like COVID mask, like what are we, surgical mask, like a Rick and Morty mask,
the
like
metaphorical mask we do every day because life is a form of theater.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, I always struggle with endings of jokes.
Or you could just
the punchline.
Yeah.
Or you could just
all right, we're just gonna.
Or you could just
This isn't real, by the way. I think it's a BB gun, but
yeah, it is.
Is it loaded?
No, it's broken.
Oh.
It's perfectly safe to wave around, or as some of our
Dude, we're
guests have
trying to
done,
get
put it in their mouth.
We're trying to get Tech 9 on here, and
Wait, like the gun or the rapper?
no, we're trying to get Mr. Dutch. That's our Tech 9.
Oh God,
I'm trying really hard to get Mr. Dutch on the podcast.
I don't think it's gonna
Have
happen.
you seen his album?
Mr. Dutch?
He has an album out now.
Never heard of
I
him.
have it on CD. He only sells it on CD. It's called Illustrations of a Trap Star.
Ooh,
It's pretty killer.
He's a
if I do say
painter.
so myself. What was I gonna say? You could write jokes. You could also just pay writers for Bill Maher. You could also just do that.
Oh yeah, I did get an email like today before the podcast. Somebody, like they emailed like one of my comedy pages, or like emailed like from one of my comedy pages, and they were like, hey, it's like I used to sell jokes to like Bill Maher and Rodney Dangerfield. I was like, I like to write every day. Like if you ever want like a one-liner or whatever, he's like, let me know. And it's like I appreciate that he liked my stuff, but also I'm as a writer, I'm proud that the only jokes I do are ones that I wrote.
Yeah.
So like if I do a joke, so like I cut jokes like immediately if I see like a more, I guess, like successful or established comic like do a joke that's really similar to mine, because I don't want people thinking that like I stole a joke.
Yeah.
I comedy is like kind of a personal expression for me and something I take personally, I guess. And yeah,
I don't like have anything personally. Like I wouldn't be like, I'm not necessarily against the idea, but the joke would have to be
Bill's
like
I'm gonna go buy some jokes.
yeah. I mean, hey, dude, like if it works, I mean, it's like honestly, that would be so much easier just buying jokes. It's like you like not having to write your own stuff. You just buy jokes and then go do them. Like that would be great.
Yeah.
I need to like.
I got too much pride though.
I think I'm trying. I'm almost there. Like finding a way to,
Buying
like,
jokes.
No, like optimizing the amount of like effort / reward I get from comedy. That sounds dumb, but it's like I used to always like stress out about how I'm preparing sets. But I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you want your set to be yours. I don't.
No, I'm always stressed about like memorizing it or saying it about. I mean, I just have my phone. I don't know. I used to always worry about it. But like, I feel like I'm pretty comfortable. I feel like I have a normal expectation. Of things.
Well, so I used to be like that, where like because like I do like a lot of short jokes, so like and like a lot of my jokes like have like a pretty specific wording that I need to do, or else like it will fall flat. But one thing I started doing was just like writing a set list down and then putting it in my like back pocket and then just going on stage and like not looking at it and just like seriously like just seriously just try to like remember your own jokes. Like it's a good way. Well, it's a good thing to do, because like not only will it help you memorize your jokes, but like when you're like in the moment like that, you're gonna be more connected to the audience, and you're much more likely to come up with like a tag for a joke, and you're also more likely to, it's like maybe you say like some of your jokes like out of order, like not in the order that you wrote them in, that you originally wanted them to be, but you realize like when you're like just talking like naturally like that,
it's like these actually fit better in this order because like kind of like the energy and the rhythm that I want for the show. And it's good to good.
It turns into like I need to do this to get to that, so then it makes sense and it might hit harder.
I talk very unnaturally natural, and me looking down doesn't really like change the energy of me and my set. So
I mean, like no, like you can make like looking at your set work and stuff. I mean, I've done it a lot. I mean, it.
Yeah, I was like really worried about it at the moment, but then it didn't really affect it. I was still doing well.
I will say I think it's better if you're on like an actual show and like you're not doing like an hour or something. It's probably better to like not have a set list on stage just because the audience does see it. And I mean like it's fine like if you're like doing like a longer set or something and like you're just like using it to like keep on track because like you have like stuff you want to mention before you get off. But it's like if you're like like constantly checking it, that does take the audience out of it, at least for a lot of people, because it seems from like an audience perspective like it seems like you're not necessarily there, like you're just kind of you're just kind of going through a list. It's like
somebody went up and read their tweets and I was like, what?
No,
I was like, it's crazy.
No, I don't know. I get what you mean, and I'm also like, yeah, I mean, I get what you mean, but I'm just telling you, and I did memorize those dogi well, and I get what you mean, like being in the moment because it's talking. It's supposed to be natural for the most part.
Well,
like so serious.
Well, I mean, like no, like just like when like you hear comics say stuff like just talk. I learned that because I was like trying to force like a persona that like wasn't me, and it wasn't like fitting, and like I tried like different personas out, but it's like when I decided like as long as I like knew my jokes, I would not like practice them. Like I would practice them like at like a show, but like I wouldn't practice the delivery like in my house. Like I wouldn't practice the delivery. I would just practice. Okay, I would just make sure like I know the words that I want to say. Like I want to know the setup, the punchline, and like kind of like where I want to go. And then I take the joke and then I go on stage because then I say the joke, I deliver the joke kind of however I'm feeling that night, which since it is more authentic, like it comes across to the audience like more authentic and like less robotic. Because like I'm definitely someone. Like I said, like I do like shorter jokes, and like a lot of my jokes like require me to do like a specific wording because I like writing jokey jokes.
Yeah.
So it's like fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. Something about audiences.
I was gonna say the thing with the persona, like the first 3 months I was doing it, I had like a southern accent.
I did a Louis
I had like
C.K.
a country
impression
accent in all my sets. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, dude.
It was weird.
I don't know. I just like. I realized what it's like,
and
but
I'm just turning into Shane Gillis at this point. Like,
I already like look away or like look ashamed. So like looking down isn't really take away from my part of my set.
Oh no! It's not like looking down or anything like that. It's like the looking at the. I was gonna say like if it looks like you're just like going off a list like. I used to have this problem where I could kind of come off as like robotic almost.
Yeah.
Like just kind of just like like this is like a machine that's
just going through the motions.
This isn't a person telling me his thoughts.
For the most part, I would I mean I wouldn't it's not like I'm reading it. I would glance at it. I mean I feel like it's pretty normal. I mean I see a lot of other I still like once I saw like comics that I thought were really good do it, then I was like, oh, it's okay.
Oh, I mean like for sure. I mean it's like I've done it too. I mean like especially at like open mics because you're trying out jokes and you want to remember them.
Yeah.
What?
Okay, sorry. I just wanted to say something. Sorry, I just got excited.
No, go
so
for
what
it.
is it? So this is not like a punchline. I think this is more. I think the joke is trying to like.
We're gonna write a joke live for you guys.
So what I did is I sent a
live
text
on
to a group
recording.
chat.
Oh, you're doing. Jesus.
You sent a text to a group chat.
I said, guys, figure out a setup to the punchline, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then the punchline is something like.
Say it.
Or like make this joke. It's like N-word pass away.
No. Nope. Cancel it. Cancel the podcast.
I did it. I thought my joke was great.
It was terrible. And
are
I
you
think
talking about?
that's what I was trying to do.
Oh my God! Please,
Here, I'll read
I can't wait for the. Please
not
don't.
racist. It's
Can
not-
we? Wait. Whoa. Oh
Hold
gosh. What is going on in your
I don't
Where the
think
hell
I'm
is
not
this?
trying to
Oh.
trying to. This isn't like a trap. This isn't like a trap tie.
inward pass away?
I just want. Do not read it. I ban you from reading it.
Wait, did you
Yeah,
guys
then you can
read?
just
What do
read
you?
it.
I did
What?
not.
Hang on. What?
It's the
hang
middle-
on, wait,
middle
hang
blue.
on. Hey, I'm half black, so I can say all the shit that they
I
shouldn't
didn't even
be
say
saying.
We're not gonna say the M word.
Like a bowling ball. Wait, what?
No, where'd you
Nancy
go?
Nancy Pelosi's name is like Voldemort in my family. I'm worried when she dies they'll say N-word passed away.
That's the only thing
Shut
it could be. I was
But
like,
it's
what do you
like,
want me to do with this?
I think I just like the premise because I feel like there's almost no good joke.
Well, then I did a
you could do
racist
with it.
one.
I acted straight to get into the guy's sleepover.
Yeah, and then you talked about Michael Jackson.
You acted straight to get into the guy's sleepover, and then I
Wait.
N-word passed away. Am I going insane? No, I gotta read the rest of it.
Oh,
Am I
God.
going insane?
No,
I act. Wait, how does this doesn't connect at all? What's going on at the sleepover? N-word passed away.
and then
Y'all need to look inwards.
and then Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson N-word passed away. Oh, what? When he became white?
Oh, maybe that's what the joke was. Yeah, I think that's
My
what-
black friend revoked my pass to say it right before he died. 2 of my N-words passed
Okay.
away. They are actually saying N-words in the text.
No, they're
you guys-
not.
Huh? Okay,
Oh,
fine,
not
Bill.
like- no.
Oh no,
we're
fine,
actually-
Bill. Fine. I was trying to help you out, Bill. Nah, dude, they're going fucking hard, bro.
No, you made it sound like we're actually.
They're going
we're
hard,
saying
man.
N-word, not the N-word.
I don't know. You guys put yourself in a pretty bad spot here.
Yeah, I was just.
I don't know why. I don't know why you gave me the phone because I'm gonna get maybe a little plural in there and some race.
No, I was not actually saying it. I was.
Oh my God.
I was just sitting at work. I was like, I don't know.
What-
I guess I'm doing this.
Comment your favorite N-word joke. Yeah, fucking.
I again truly believe that it's almost impossible to make a good joke out of that punchline.
N-word passed away.
N-word
like,
pass
alright.
away or something like that.
N-word.
It was just me
Pass
and Bill.
away.
No one else was playing the game.
Isn't that like a good bit though? Like send them a punchline that like is like, hey guys, what do you think of this punchline? And it's like meant to fail.
It was like 4 p.m. on a Saturday. I'm at work. I'm just like,
That is a fun. It's a fun exercise. Just like, write a setup to this punchline. Just like, ooh, a silly thing to say here. Blah, blah.
I know, but when the punchline is something like that, you're like,
N-word passed away.
Like N-word pass away, like the N-word pass and then like away, something like that.
I'm gonna throw your N-word pass away. Come on, hey.
All right. Sorry, that was just an
You
exercise.
guys saw a little bit of behind the scenes comedy writing right there. This is
Yeah,
This
I told you that's the white energy I was talking.
this
about.
is the process. Just be racist, vaguely, just vaguely, and
Just
then
vaguely
you'll
racist.
you'll get there. You'll get there
Come
somewhere.
with the best comments
Sorry,
in the world.
I wasn't trying to do anything. That's all. We're gonna. I don't know. I feel like. Hopefully, I'm not bad.
What's your favorite racial slur? Bill and Connor.
I don't have one. I don't have one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have one.
All right.
Okay.
Okay,
Definitely
I'm sorry.
Italians for just WAP.
Just what?
Because I mean, like, kind of like my second family. They're
Wet ass
Italians.
pasta.
Yeah, basically wet ass pasta. I mean, yeah, it's just funny to call them that because they also just act real Italian.
Mhm.
Chains, wife beaters, and yeah, WAP.
White actually people.
Yeah,
Because they like to say they're not white, but
yeah, they're just dressed up white.
it's
people.
like they used to not be considered white, but now, come on, Italians. I know you guys have a big fan base in Italy.
So
for overseas.
okay.
Okay. Oh yeah.
I really hope after this podcast, tyclay doesn't think less of it. But
Bill, I could not think any less of you than I already do.
okay. Well, you know what? A wise and reputable man said. He said, "You were talking about like you felt like you were playing character on stage, right?"
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh no, I was actually like attempting to. Like for at least like the first like 3 years, like I kept switching up how I wanted to deliver stuff. Like I went from like a Louis C.K. impression to a Stephen Wright to an Anthony Jeselnik. Like, yeah, no, it was just trying out like all of them and like mixing them. And then there was a time where I just finally was just like, dude, just fucking just go up and say it how you feel like saying it. Like you don't have to rehearse your delivery because it doesn't sound right if you do it like that.
Do you know what Dr. J Self said about you?
Oh yeah, did you have Jay on this podcast?
No.
Wait, when did you meet Jay Self?
No. Let me just say.
Where are you going with this?
So he said, like stand-up comedy is just, off stage he's just really quiet and straight, but on stage he just really can express his personality. That's what he said.
That's what Jay said about me?
Yeah.
Oh, I love Jay.
All right. You went to Truman State University.
I thought you were.
I don't know why
Connor.
you were looking at me.
I know, because I was about to say like Connor, like really, yeah. Wow.
Because you went to Truman State University, right? And
I dropped out of there. Yes.
Yeah, you. Sorry, don't mean to bring up.
Yeah.
And then you.
Oh no, it's only a sore spot for my mom.
And then you joined. You said you wanted to be there for their comedy group. Up Chuckles,
fucking check them out. They're still doing stuff, yeah.
Well, I mean, what was that like? Was that like? Would you say were there other stand-up comedians? Were they doing like sketches?
No, like not like sketches. What we would do is like it was seriously just we were just some students who wanted to do stand-up. So like what we would do is like we would have like a weekly meeting. Like I think it was every Tuesday night we would like meet in like a classroom in the communications building. And we would like plan the shows that we were gonna do, because like we would do shows like at the school, like on campus, but we would also branch out and do like some of like the local bars in the area, like the Dukem, Wrong Daddies. These were some of the bars we went to. So we would like plan those, and we would also like we would like write and like tell each other the jokes that we'd written, and like we'd like help like punch each other's jokes up and. It was a really good time. I met a couple other comics. Some I'm still friends with. Like I met two of my really good friends in Up Chuckles. One is named Becky Polachek. She does comedy. She lives, I think, in Kirksville now. But and then another one was her name is Lisa Pockets.
Dope name.
I know, right? Her name is Lisa Pockets. She's a comedian, lives in Columbia, Missouri right now, and she's real fun and a really good friend of mine.
I think
So she just lives in Columbia?
Lisa, yeah.
Mizzou.
Like didn't go to Mizzou or anything? She just lives there?
No, she went to Truman.
Oh.
She went to Truman State, but she was from Columbia to begin with. Like Columbia is only like an hour and a half away from Kirksville, so she was from Columbia to begin with. Then like school let out, and she moved to Kansas City actually, but then she moved back to Columbia. And was like living with her family for a bit, but now she's living there with her boyfriend. Shout out Kevin.
Big Kev.
I love Kevin. He plays banjo. He's dope.
What?
He's dope, dude. He's cool.
Damn. The banjo.
God, like I thought our like texts were bad, but they are pretty degenerate once you just like read them.
I'm not proud of them.
What is it? No, that's pretty cool. It's like were there open mics? There are open mics in like Kirkville, right? Or is it just you guys?
No. So like there was the open mic, like that mixed one that I was telling you about that some students had put on, like the mixed open mic. But in Kirksville, that was pretty much it. And the only other times like I'd get to like try stuff would be like at shows that Up Chuckles would do, which would usually be about like once a month. Or like that mixed open mic that was in Kirksville, which would be about like once a month. And then there was this bar in Columbia, Missouri, that a lot of times we would drive up to do an open mic every Tuesday, called it's called East Side Tavern. They have this comedy show. It's an open mic. It's still going actually. It's called the As Yet Unnamed Comedy Show, which I think is a dope name. I loved doing that room because I saw so many garbage fires at that room. It was.
Oh, of sets?
Oh yeah. Oh dude, it could be horrible. It's like there could be like a decent audience in there, but they would like hate comedy. Or it's like I had some like really fun shows there, but it's like Yeah, no, but it's like that's like, oh no, it's like that was like one of the worst parts of like living in a small town, because it's like just desperate for like any kind of comedy, and it's like
Yeah,
I
it's
could.
just-
It was
Yeah.
hard, man. It was fucking hard. It's like I was lucky to perform like a couple times a month, and it sucked. It is so hard to get good because it's like
well, yeah.
because it's like, it's like you're trying out new stuff, but it's like you also it's hard to like work out like old stuff and like work the kinks out of stuff.
So-
That's why like tip any young comics you might be watching like in Italy, if you're in a small town where there's not much comedy and you want to do comedy, you probably try to go to like a bigger city, because there's a big difference between performing a couple times a month and performing like once a night. Huge, like once a night, like nightly, weekly, like huge difference. Huge fucking difference.
Yeah. Well, when I wasn't being lazy and actually going to Mike's,
Mhm.
like the first 5 months, it was just like do it, or 4. Then I got lazy, and then just like gaining the confidence felt like it was going by kind of faster than I thought it would.
For sure.
Especially the Comedy Nut helped.
Comedy
Yeah.
Nut's great.
Yeah.
Comedy Nut's great.
Yeah.
Go follow them on Instagram.
Yeah, it's really surprising how quick you gain your confidence
I'm still
Because of-
not, but I'm.
because of how bad you are.
Yeah, I know. True.
Okay, I'm kidding.
But it like the shakes. I don't get
He's
the
not
shakes
kidding.
anymore. Like you just lose the shakes and stuff.
Yeah, that's
Shakes.
what Pat McCarthy said. We're just gonna reference all our old guests. Yeah, Pat McCarthy said he used to get shakes on stage, and that's what he made like his first bit about shaking, and that made him feel better.
Oh, Mitch Hedberg, one of my favorite comics, a big influence on me. He had terrible stage fright. But that's actually why he would wear sunglasses, because he noticed that he would look down. He wouldn't look at the audience when he was performing. He would like look off to the side, look up, or like look down, like at the edge of the stage. Like at the end of the stage, like he would look at the edge of the stage, like he would look down at that, and he would often have like his long hair like kind of covering his eyes.
Mhm.
But I don't remember if somebody told him or if he noticed it himself. It was probably a combination of the two. But it's like he eventually found out that like his audiences, they would kind of feel like a little bit put off, because like he wouldn't look at them. So like that's why he started wearing his sunglasses, so that when he would look down, the audience couldn't tell that he wasn't looking at them.
Yeah.
And that made them like feel like a little bit more connected. And like that's like it's weird to like think about that stuff, but it
I
does
mean, true,
it does affect the show.
I mean, it would be weird to have just a dude staring at the floor the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, it
Like, is this guy okay? That would be running through my mind. I'm like, is he all right?
mhm.
Were you just on your phone over there? What are you doing?
Dude, I acted straight to get to the good guy sleepover.
You're still on this?
You still on that?
I really like that.
Oh yeah, no, it's like we're not gonna invite inwards, like
That's not what I meant. That's
Like-
not what I meant. That's
No, I
not
can't
what I
believe you took it
meant.
there.
Bill,
Why would
wow.
you take it there?
am I the blackest person you've had on this podcast? Bill?
No, I used to do it with Jory.
Oh yeah. Oh, with Jory, yeah, no. Someone who's we're pretty much the same shade of black.
No.
He does have dreadlocks though, so I guess that does make him a little blacker.
I don't.
Is that right, Bill?
I'm sorry for
Oh
being.
my god, you were so
Is that right,
racist.
Bill? Feel free to agree, disagree.
I don't measure my friends black. I'm just trying to make bad jokes, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
Keep going. Small boys.
Hopefully this will
Oh my
make you think better of me. But
Oh, you're trying to save it?
no. I'm trying to think of this. This is such a bad transition. But no, I was I'm sorry, Ty.
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
Yeah. Keep going.
What is it? So I was talking to these guys who do like RS mentorship. They do this thing where they help out like younger kids, like 13 through 18, and then they teach them music. And then they were interested in talking to me about stand up, and then they talked to me in person, like, oh, be interested, and then they didn't respond to my, whatever. Do you okay? Are you
Bill, what did you just say?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, and I got confused.
do you, like so basically? I know some of them. One of them who does like the artist mentorship is one of my friends. Like they teach music to like it's like 13 through 18 or 12 through 18.
Mhm.
Like they're talking to me like interested in stand up comedy,
Mhm.
and I'm still in the process of messaging them.
Mhm.
And then like what if I were to do anything even similar to what they're doing now? It's like music stuff would probably be like they do like a 12-week class like one day every week where they teach music,
Mhm.
and I'd probably want to do like it would be cool if they could do like I could do something similar and they can do like mixed open mics and it would kind of be like a little haven because it's also in Overland Park. So it'd be like an Overland Park open mic, and then I could my idea was like I'd be doing everything that's like annoying and managerial, and then like I'd do the basic curriculum and I know how to write a joke, right?
I
know
mean,
how
based on those texts, I mean, no.
No one wants to be 1 year in and start teaching kids how to do stand up.
But I'm trying to. No, I asked a couple comics they were interested. Will was interested in it. Will does like really interesting. Will like you was in a small town. He was doing like he was doing like what is it called? He was doing like sketch stuff. He was doing a bi-weekly like SNL type like sketch show every 2 weeks with his friends. I think that's really cool. I don't know. I feel like
cool.
I really like jokey stuff, but I also feel like there are different avenues, and I appreciate that.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of avenues. If you want to be funny, you don't have to just do stand up. There's plenty of ways to be funny or creative.
Comedy comes in lots of flavors.
I don't know. I feel like I have like no. I feel like I understand like concepts of like what is it, premise and execution, like setup
punch.
What's your first class going to be? Is it going to be that text? You're gonna
no, we'd probably be talking about
14-year-old kids write the punchline.
Dude, don't worry, I'm not that bad. No, so what I do is probably just like I mean the basics of all that stuff is like just learning like what people are doing on stage and like what type of like mindset you need to be while I mean just be conscious of the stage, remember your stuff, remember like the types of jokes that people like. I mean it's like you have to be like invested in what you're saying and you have to try to get people invested, and you kind of have to like push them off of that somewhere else.
Yeah, I mean you just have to gain their trust. Just give them enough trust where it's like, oh, okay, if I listen to this person, it will pay off. They'll like it.
Relationships and dating.
Yeah. Yes, we are trying so hard to be in a relationship with the audience. My phone number is 660. I'm not gonna do that.
So the story goes.
Yeah.
You went to Truman, right?
Yeah.
And you purposefully tanked your classes.
Oh, so what happened was, I remember I was like really depressed and like stressed out because I did not like college at all. It wasn't for me really because like I wasn't there like for myself. I was there just because like that was like kind of like what was like expected.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, you finished high school, now college, but you know it just wasn't. Yeah, no, it's like I wasn't there for myself. And I remember about like a year in, or like. Yeah, like about like 2 semesters in, I remember like talking to my mom about like how like stressed I was about it, and I was like kind of suggesting like I wanted to like take a break because like at the time I was thinking I was like, okay, well I'd rather like take a break and then like take a break, like reset, like figure some stuff out, and then like hit it again. But like I remember she got like really like upset with me, like just like it's like no, like you're gonna go and you're gonna finish, and then it hit me. I was like, okay, well if I drop out, then she's gonna be like really mad at me. But if I flunk out and they will never take me back,
I like this.
What's anyone gonna do?
Yeah.
So
sorry, parents, I was too dumb.
So it's like no, it's not that I was dumb. It's just
no, not that. I'm just saying.
Oh,
like,
I was horribly depressed at the time, very socially anxious.
Yeah.
Terrible anxiety. I didn't know how to talk to people. I had friends, like I've had friends my whole life, but I never understood how I made any. I didn't know how to make any more. I spent most of my nights at college just like alone in my dorm room. Like I didn't.
Yeah, just hanging out.
Yeah, just hanging out, like writing, like watching like YouTube and shit, like cuz like fucking it's terribly stressful time.
Yeah.
Terribly stressful time.
Yeah, I mean,
Feel that.
I graduated high school with like a 1.6,
Yeah?
8 GPA, something like that.
Mhm.
Below to the solid. I'm solid.
Yeah, I had a 1.9. I still went to college.
Dude, this is the
For 3
small,
months.
small boys flunking out of high school podcast.
Yeah,
Dude,
I hated college. My attempt at it was, number one, it was piss poor. And number two, it was just like, I had no idea what I was even going to do. I was just like doing classes. And I was like, why?
No,
Like
it's
sociology, I did it in high school. I was like, we got to do it again? And I got to pay for it? I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, it's like college is great. Like if you're there because you want to be there, if you're there because like you have a goal, or you're there because you just really want to learn. Like if you're at college because you really want a college degree, or like you really want to learn what's at the college, like that's great, and I think that's a fantastic way to spend your time.
Yeah.
But it's like if you're just there because you're trying to fulfill someone else's expectations, you're trying to fulfill someone else's dreams, it's like you're gonna fucking hate it. It's a lot. It's a lot of work. College is hard.
I just ended up poor. And
Yeah, you are.
I had to skip. I couldn't even eat. I was just poor. Worked at a gas station. I was like, college sucks.
Yeah, dude. It was horrible. I mean, at least for me. I mean, yeah.
do you have any cool stories from being a pizza delivery driver?
Any cool stories from being a pizza delivery driver? Any cool ones?
Any interesting?
There was a time I took out someone's mailbox with the pizza delivery truck.
You just drive off.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll tell this story. Yeah, it was like a pickup truck,
What?
like shitty one, like
Oh, like one of the smaller ones.
Imagine a pickup artist.
I guess
that's
like kind of
a
like
truck.
I guess like a Ford like Ranger, but like kind of like that size. I don't remember the exact model that they were, but yeah, they were just kind of like just these light pickup trucks. So it was in Missouri, right? So if anybody, it's like y'all know, it's like Missouri winters can be cold as shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's like rural community, so it's like a lot of the places I'd be delivering to would be like out on dirt roads. So it's like when you have the ice out and stuff, when the roads are icy and there's snow and stuff, they can be really slick. And it's like our trucks often had like, like almost like bald tires, not like almost bald, but like not the best traction. And I found out that like when the roads are really icy, and especially if you're like out in the woods where there's no cops, really fun and really easy to go drifting.
Oh yeah.
In the trucks. So I would do that. I would do that a bunch. And there was a time, it was like around like Christmas, where I was doing that. I delivered to somebody house. I dropped the food off, and I was like, you know what, I'm feeling good. Let's go fucking drifting.
Yeah, hit a mean drift.
I wish y'all could have seen it. Like, no, because it's like I drifted out of, because like I was like driving, and I drifted out of one corner, went straight into another drift into a corner, and it was so smooth, so clean.
Damn.
So it was beautiful.
Yeah.
But I was going too fast. And the road was too slick for me to pull it back. So I lost control and went off the road straight into someone's mailbox. I had delivered a pizza to their neighbor, and then I delivered their mailbox to space. Because I actually looked for it for a bit, and like I couldn't find it. And like here's the thing, so like it was nighttime, right? It was nighttime. I didn't see any lights on in the house because so it's like their mailbox was like across the road from them. And it's like, so like I am stuck. Like I have destroyed their mailbox, and I am now stuck.
Yeah.
And I'm literally just straight facing these people's house. And I'm just stuck. And I'm like, oh,
Wait,
fuck.
was the truck? Fuck.
Yeah. No, the truck was stuck. No, the truck was fine. Not a scratch on the truck. Not a scratch on it. But like I was stuck. Like I was stuck in like some like weeds or like whatever. Weeds and like snow and dirt and mud. And I remember like really struggling, like trying all my tricks. Is like I'd went off the road before, and I'd figured out like good ways to like wiggle out of it, and like I was doing all my tricks, and like nothing was working, and like I remember there was like a point like I think I was like stuck there for like 10 minutes where I like just like I tried everything, and like I went back in the car and back in the truck, and I was just like,
how long were you doing this?
I think it felt like it took longer. I really feel like it was only maybe like 15 minutes that I was like stuck completely. But I was like sitting in the truck just like defeated. I was just like, I'm gonna have to call Polly's and like that was the pizza place. I'm gonna have to call my pizza place and tell them that I'm stuck, and I'm gonna have to like go to these people and like get the mailbox out, and I'm like I was like am I gonna lose my job? Am I gonna get in trouble? Am I gonna have to pay for this mailbox? And I don't know what possessed me. Well, I know what possessed me to do it. Was the fear. I got out of the car. I got out of the truck again. Tried like moving some of like the stuff that was like just tried like moving stuff around like the tires, like dirt, and like trying to get like weeds and stuff out of the way. I tried it again. I did it again, and then I got back in the truck, and then I tried some of my maneuvers again. Tried like the same ones again that I'd been trying for like 10 minutes beforehand, and somehow I got back on the road. And I was in control. And right before I drove off, I saw a light come on in the house. And then I sped off. And then I got back. When I like got back to the pizza place, like I like walked in because I was like, okay, the light came on. They saw me. I was like, they saw me. And it's like the trucks, like the pizza trucks, they have like really obnoxious, garish logo like on it. It's like so it's like everybody in the town knew who those trucks belonged to. And like so like when I get back to the store, I just like walk in, and it's like my like big boss was there, like a guy who's like, he was so mean. He made like so many waitresses cry just because he was a huge douche. And I was like oh crap, this person. I was like that person whose mailbox I destroyed. It's like they saw it, and like they called. And like I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna get my ass chewed. And I walked in and I was just like silent, didn't say anything. Nobody said anything to me. And then I spent the rest of the night just working. Nobody ever fucking found out. Nobody knew until I told people. Like nobody knew that it happened.
You just destroyed someone's
because
mailbox.
I got away. I got away. I didn't have to pay for a mailbox. Nobody knew. It's crazy. I didn't get in trouble, and they didn't even ask why I was late. Because like
really?
Okay, so like since it was like out on a dirt road, like it was like already a bit of a drive away, and like the fact that it was like icy and snowy out, they were like, oh yeah, you probably took a little second.
Yeah.
You probably took a little extra long to get there and back. So yeah, so I guess I don't know. The moral of that story is sometimes your actions don't have consequences.
The crazy part about that is that
and one time I got stuck in an elevator doing pizza delivery.
Well, the crazy part about that, like now everybody would have like the Ring doorbell.
Yeah, I know, dude.
That'd been so funny to watch.
I know, dude. Oh my gosh.
Who was it? Yeah, tell us about the elevator story, and then I think.
Oh, I mean. After that. Okay, yeah. Well, okay. There's the elevator, and there's one other thing I want to talk about with the pizza place. It wasn't even with the pizza place. So the elevator, I was delivering like a sandwich to like So there was like a 911 like call center like in the town, and I was delivering to them, and I got in the elevator to go down like to their office like where they were, and I go down like a little bit in the elevator, and then it does that like the worst nightmare.
Oh yeah,
the worst nightmare for everyone like in an elevator.
Yeah. Like that didn't sound right.
It just and just was like stuck and like shook a little bit, and I was like, oh, okay, well. Guess I'm gonna die here. And like my first thought was seriously like, oh, the elevator's not malfunction. My first thought was something like, this is a setup. It's
the pizza guy.
Yeah, no, it's like they're like just and you know, so I was like, I don't know. I was worried because I was honestly like kind of confused as to who to call first. Because like I thought about because I was like, well, I could call 911, but like they got me into this, so like I don't know if they'd be able to help me out. So that was, I don't know, that was scary, but I did have the thought like, well, if I died in here, like I'm gonna die a legend. People will talk about
pizza man that
they would talk about me for years. Like there was a pizza delivery guy that died in the 911 elevator. But pizza delivery, there was this one man who hated the delivery drivers. He hated us.
Why?
Dude,
He wanted to be one. He's like,
he
I
said
want to do that.
he said he didn't like how we parked. He was this old man. And you know the fucked up part is like he was like friends with like the guy who owned the pizza place. Like I'd seen him inside and he would eat the food like all the time, but he hated the delivery drivers. He hated us. Like he would always drive by us. Especially if he saw me. Like he would I don't know why he's hated me, especially. He would just drive by and he'd be like, "Oh, you guys just park like that? You guys are faggots. You guys are a bunch of fags." And I can say that I'm non-binary. What's up? Hey, it counts. It's enough. I'm queer adjacent. Please don't cancel me. Bleep that out. Just cut that whole thing. But no, so
Hard
seriously, that guy would just drive by. He would just fucking drive by, and there would be times he tried to run me off the road.
Maybe his deal is like that. He really loves pizza, but he like hates the people that bring it to him.
Dude,
it's like how men hate women. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's how America is, basically. It's like, oh, we want 15 an hour. It's like, fuck you, get a real job. And it's like, oh no, where'd you go?
Yeah, with my analogy, I guess the pizza would be pussy.
Mm.
Yeah. Oh no, it was right there. Yep.
Okay.
Pizza
I just
slice,
didn't know.
Yep.
Mm.
I feel like my jokes are just too smart. So
They're just
that's
too
my
smart.
Issue.
Yeah, dude.
So I'm gonna start teaching kids how to do comedy.
Please do. Please sign up for Bill's joke class.
That's not what I'm doing.
Yeah.
That's not what I'm doing. That's not what I'm doing. It's gonna be
email Bill.
I'm not doing this.
Email Bill's mother at what's your mom's email?
What?
What? Isn't this how you normally close out a podcast?
Yeah, check out my
Give it out
mom.
emails.
Check out my mom.
Total MILF.
That's a good. Yeah, podcasting.
All right.
You have evidence of the signature.
I get to sign this.
Yeah.
On
Yeah.
camera, live for
Fuck.
everyone.
I accidentally stopped recording the video, but we can figure it out. I gotta edit. I gotta
You'll put
edit
it
in
in.
post.
He's got to edit it in post. He cut me out, and it's like I gotta sign it up. I gotta sign this. Okay.
Yeah, don't worry. The only part I didn't record is when you were shouting out all your socials.
Oh no. What if I just put the socials there and just says on his sign?
You could I don't think I
Alright.
know how to do this.
Oh, bye everyone.
We could
Thanks for listening. Bill, this has been fun.
You want to
Connor,
say your
this has been
socials
fun.
again?
Yeah, I'll say them again.
Bill just doesn't want to edit.
I'm on Twitter. I'm on pretty much all the social media. My Instagram. No, wait. My Twitter and my TikTok, and my Reddit are all at tyclaymation. So it's like claymation, but with Ty in it. And my Instagram is at probablytyclay. And I kind of fucked myself with that name because every time I say it's at probablytyclay, they'll be like, oh, so it's at tyclay. And it's like, no, the word probably is in the word. Just look it up.
I feel like I got a good spot with my Instagram because I got no one else is named Bill Bennett.
Mm-hmm.
And also I didn't want to say like Bill Bennett comedian. I feel like that's hack. So I said Bill Bennett, haha. I feel like
Bill Bennett, haha.
Yeah, I need to change. My last name is
anyway.
way too
Thanks for
stupid.
listening.
Thanks for listening. Have a good day, everybody.